Welcome to Built to Prosper Radio. This is your host, Hashim Francis. I'd like to thank you for taking the time out and joining us on this show, this episode. And we're going to focus on the 7 keys to increasing your business productivity. I know it's a very important topic in today's economy. All businesses are looking for ways to increase their productivity, increase those sales within their organization. But before we get into the program, I have to thank our sponsors. I would like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring Built to Prosper Radios, Built to Prosper Companies, which is an international business investment and consulting firm that provides strategic investments in a diverse portfolio of companies. Also like to thank Built to Prosper University, Rich Life Investments, The Joy of Healthy Living, Cashology Academy. All of the sponsors are Built to Prosper Radio, and we're bringing this show to you today because we get a lot of questions doing a lot of business consulting, Hashim Francis and my wife, Deborah Francis. We get a lot of questions from people that they want to know what can they do to increase their business productivity because it's very important for business owners that run a brick-and-mortar business, that have an online business, that have just a business they may run online or a network marketing business. Any type of business you have, many business owners are looking for creative ways to increase those sales. Most businesses over the past 3 to 5 years, they'll tell you their sales have been down anywhere from 30 to 50, some up to 70%. Sales have been down, and now they're looking for creative ways as business owners to increase those sales. So today we're going to discuss the 7 keys to increasing your business productivity. This is a very important show. I love doing Built to Prosper Radio because it gives me an opportunity to help people. It gives me an opportunity. It also gives me a voice to educate as well, because the greatest gift in life is to learn something, to build a legacy, build a business, and go back and reach back and help other business owners succeed as well. So this is a platform we use, Built to Prosper Radio. This is not your typical radio show. This is empowerment radio. After listening to Built to Prosper Radio, you're going to be empowered, but not just empowered by listening or feeling motivated or pumped up with hope, but it gives you some actual steps, some keys to go out and make a change, make a difference in your business, in your life, in your relationships. So that's what we're here to do, and this is a very important show. I think all shows that we do here at Built to Prosper Radio is important, but the 7 keys to increasing your productivity. Now, there's 7 keys. I didn't say it was 21. I'm just talking 7 because if we can go through everything, there's several other keys that you can add to it, but these 7 keys are very important to increasing your business, increasing your sales. And if you master these 7 keys, you can do very well in business. And I can say this from experience. This is not something I'm speaking on based on theory or something I just pulled out of a hat or something someone taught me, but it's actually from experience, tried and true experience of me going out there, working the business, hitting the phones, hitting the pavement, producing products, promoting products, marketing products, creating products, and doing what it takes to get it out there into the market. So I'm speaking from experience. This is not theory. So this is not someone who read it in a book and coming to train you on something. This is something I actually done myself, and I have the results to prove that these keys work. And they work in any area of sales, also in any type of brick-and-mortar business that you may have, and also online. If you have an online business, we do get a lot of business owners that have businesses that they market online. This equates to you as well. You can benefit from this program. And the first key we're going to discuss is you are the only variable to your success in your business. Now, the first key, I want you to understand this. You are the only variable to the success in your business. And most people, they skip over that very important key. Just notice, if you're a business owner, you're the leader of any type of organization. As John Maxwell stated, everything rises and falls on leadership. You as the leader, you're variable to the success of your business. If you're not training yourself, you're not developing yourself, your business is not going to grow. So you are the only variable to the success of your business. I know you may have other people that you lead as well. You may have team leaders. You may have CFOs of your company, COOs of your company. But if you're the CEO or the chairman of your company, you are the variable to the success of the organization, because everyone is looking towards you for that guidance. Everyone is looking towards you for that leadership. So as the variable for the success of your organization, you have to develop yourself on a consistent basis, a daily basis, of finding out what it takes to be a better leader, what it's going to take for me to grow, what areas I need to grow in so my business can succeed. You want to put your business in the best possible position to succeed, and you do that by developing yourself, becoming a better leader, getting hold of great audio programs, and looking for mentors. Mentors are very important in business. Any type of business that you're in, there's someone who already paved the way, someone who achieved some sort of success, and they're willing to reach back and mentor you. Mentors are very important. It can cut out your learning curve by at least take a couple years off your learning curve, and that's very important. Find mentors that can help you, that can assist you in learning to develop yourself to become that better leader. So that's very important. Remember, you are the variable. You are the only variable to the success of your business, and you are, because your business rises and falls on your leadership. How you're growing is the only way your business will grow. If you're not growing, your business is not going to grow. And also, if you lead in other people within the organization, no one is going to follow you if you're not growing. And that's very important. People can learn a lot about a person just by listening to what they're saying. So if you want to be a leader, you want to have a successful organization, you have to develop yourself. That's the first key. You are the only variable to your success. The second key, you must become an expert in your industry. The second key, you have to become an expert in your industry. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. You have to become an expert in it. You have to know the ins and outs of the industry. And I talked there a little bit earlier about having mentors, someone that can guide you in your business. And you become an expert by finding mentors, someone who already achieved the success, someone who's already an expert in that industry, and are looking to mentor other people. Most people don't look for mentors because of pride or ego, or they feel like they want to do it all on their own. But it can, as I stated, it can cut out a couple years off your learning curve if you find mentors. So you have to become an expert in your industry. So whatever you're doing, just say, for instance, you're in real estate. You need to find out and learn the real estate market. Wherever you're selling homes, whatever territory you're assigned to, you need to know. You have to become an expert in that area. You have to know the schools. You have to know the post office. You got to know any type of development that's being developed in that area. So you have to become an expert in your industry. If you're in network marketing, you have to become an expert of the network marketing industry. I think network marketing is a total different breed of animal or business, because you're building a volunteer army, and you have to become an expert not just in your product and the services that you're offering in your network marketing business, but you have to become an expert of the network marketing industry, how it's built, the basis of how to build a successful business in the network marketing industry. So you have to become an expert in your industry. The third key is you have to have an attractive offer. It's very important in business. If you want to increase your business productivity, you have to have an attractive offer. Whatever product or service that you're offering to people, it has to be attractive for them in order to invest their money into what you're offering. You have to have an attractive offer. Now, how do you have an attractive offer? Say, for instance, you're offering a product. You're selling a book or something. You're an author. You're so happy. You've written your first book. You want to get it out there to the world, and you want everyone to buy your book. You want to be on the New York Times bestseller list. Every author wants to be on the New York Times bestseller list. No purpose in writing a book if you don't want to be on the list. I think it's pointless. But if you're an author and you've written a book and you want to get it out there to the market, you want everyone to have a copy of your book. What is the attractive offer you're offering the clients? What would you offer me in return for purchasing your book? I've seen some creative ways that authors are promoting their book, making their offer very attractive in the marketplace. One particular author, who's a New York Times best-selling author, had a very attractive offer. He said if you actually purchase his book, You go to his company, you send him a copy of the receipt that you received from Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and he's going to send you 3 to 4 videos training you on that actual book. That was very creative. How many times have you purchased a book, if you purchased a book, that someone was willing to send you some training material on top of the book that you just purchased? Very few. That was a very creative way. I also seen another author who was actually giving a book away for free, but you just had to pay for the shipping and handling. You know, I don't know what the cost per book was, but I guarantee you they made a nice profit. I guarantee you they did the numbers very well in order to where it became a win-win for them and the client, a win-win for their company, a win for the person purchasing the book. So you got to have an attractive offer. And in most network marketing companies, they create attractive offers by, you know, lowering their, what you call the investment to actually purchase the business, or if you do X amount of sales, you'll win some sort of bonus. So you have to have an attractive offer in business in order to increase the sales of your business. And that was the third key. The first key was you're the only variable to the success in your business. The second, you have to become an expert in your industry. And 3, you have to have an attractive offer. Now, this is something I use all the time. Anytime I was in sales, I'm still in sales. I'm selling now, and I'm on Built to Prosper Radio. I'm actually selling you on the 7 keys to increasing your business productivity. And you can call into the radio show and tell me if I'm doing a good job. Have I sold you on the first 3 keys already? If not, I'm not doing a great job. But I know I'm doing a great job because it works. It works for me in many different areas, many different industries that I've been in. It worked. You know, you're the only variable. Becoming an expert in your industry, having an attractive offer. The 4th area is you have to talk to more people about your product or your service. Very important. You have to talk to more people about your product or service. If no one knows what you're doing, there's no way they can buy your product or service. Now, say, for instance, you as a business owner, you're sitting in your garage, you come up with the cure for some sort of sickness. You have the solution to cure a sickness. You created this product, you bottled it up, you got a nice package, you have a beautiful website, but you're not talking to people about your solution. No one is going to knock on your door and say, hey, Mr. Solution Guy, can I purchase that cure you have? No, you have to get out there and talk to people. People have to know about your product. They have to see your face. Your mouth has to be moving. Every time you're talking to someone, you have to find an opportunity to talk to more people about your product. Every effort, when I was in, just say for instance, when I was in the financial world, I made it an effort to speak to 20 to 40 people on a daily basis about setting up retirement accounts when I was in the retirement industry. I made a goal to talk to at least 25 to 40 people daily about setting up retirement accounts. If I spoke to anything less than 25, it wasn't a successful day. So I made a goal to say, this is how many people I'm going to talk to about my product or service. I didn't say I was sending an email out or I was doing a handwritten letter, but I had to talk. My mouth had to be moving because I had to convey the passion in what I was doing. I had to convey the passion to someone that is very important that you save for retirement. So my mouth had to be moving. So you have to talk to more people. If you're network marketing, whatever type of service that you have to talk to more people. You want to build a large organization, you have to talk to more people. You want to increase your sales, you have to talk to more people. Not send out a bunch of emails. That's not talking. That's just, people receive so many emails nowadays. They're bombarded with anywhere up to 100 emails a day. I know we get, in our office, we receive up to 300 emails, and most of them is sales pitch, and most of them is just I don't know how in the world they got my email address. They just spammed and sent the email. So email doesn't work when you're trying to get your message out there about your products and services. So you have to be out there talking to more people. Now, how do you talk to more people? You have to attend the networking events. Networking events are a great place to meet people, to talk about your business. Trade shows. If you have a product that you would like to display, trade shows are a great place to be able to display your business and talk to more people. Events, you have to get out there and meet people, shake hands, and kiss babies, as we would say in the political world. You got to shake hands and kiss babies to people to know about your product or your service that you're offering. So you have to talk to more people. It's very, very important that you talk to more people. And that was the fourth key to increasing your business productivity. The fifth key is you have to ask for the order. Now, before we get into this fifth key, we're going to take a short break just to give you a moment to think about those first four keys, and we're going to get into the fifth key. You have to ask for the order. So we'll be back in a moment. Thank you.
If you're ready to make a real difference in the world, I've got a great program just for you. In just 30 minutes, Deborah and Hashim Francis and their guests will mentor, coach, uplift, and inspire you through their new Built to Prosper radio show. Like the Built to Prosper companies and Built to Prosper University, Built to Prosper Radio is designed to provide real-life and wealth-building education to entrepreneurs, leaders, and everyday people. Catch the next segment of Built to Prosper Radio at blogtalkradio.com/Built to Prosper Radio.
Welcome back to Built to Prosper Radio. This is your co-host, Hashim Francis. I appreciate you taking the time and sticking out with us and listening to this radio program, The 7 Keys to Increasing Your Business Productivity. We had a great first segment where we talked about the first 4 keys. We're going to get into the last 3 keys, but the first 4 is very important, and I'll just restate those first 4 keys for you if you're just tuning into the show. You are the only variable to the success of your business. The more you grow, the more your business will grow. Second key is to become an expert in your industry. Whatever you're selling, whatever product or service that you're offering, you have to become an expert. And how do you become an expert? You find mentors. You find someone who achieved the success that you're looking to achieve, and ask for that mentorship. But study also the industry. What is taking place? Are there any changes being made in the industry? So you have to become an expert, well-informed expert in your industry so you can inform your clients. Number 3 key was the third key. Sorry, not the number 3 key, but the third key was to have an attractive offer. Your offer, whatever you're offering, product or service you're bringing to the market, it has to be attractive to the client. The client has to see some sort of attractiveness. What's in it for me? That's very important. When you're offering a service out to the market, everyone is thinking, what's in it for me? So what? What's in it for me? What are you giving me? And we talked about some creative ways that authors have used to get their books to end up on the bestsellers list. So you got to have an attractive offer for any type of product or service that you have. And if you have a brick and mortar business, you got to have an attractive offer for someone to walk through your doors, some sort of specialty. Many bars, many restaurants have, draft nights on Wednesday from 5 to 7 where you only pay like a nickel for a drink, which is a very creative way to get people in to your restaurant or your bar. Very attractive way. The fourth key we talked about was to talk to more people about your product or service. Said if you have a solution that can cure a disease or sickness, you have to tell people that you have that cure. No one is going to knock on your door and ask for you and say, Mr. Solution, give me the cure for the sickness. People need to know about your product and service. So you have to get out there, talk to more people. The fifth key, we're going into the second segment, is you have to ask for the order. Very important. A statistic was done a couple years ago in the sales arena and by clients on a particular product that they wanted. And a survey was sent to these clients and asked them why they did not purchase this particular product, even though they needed the product. And the response came back, 70% of the people responded back saying that the salesperson never asked me for the order. It's very important. The salesperson never asked for the order. My business, if I don't ask you to buy anything, I'm not doing my job. Most people, you can go out there and talk to more people about your products or service, but if you're not asking them to buy, what's the point of having that product or service? You have to ask for the order. It's very important. If you're running a brick and mortar business, and say for instance you're selling sportswear, and someone comes into your store, the first thing you want to do is say, how may I help you? Person say, I'm looking for some weights. Okay, are you looking for a full complete set, or are you just looking for some dumbbells? Client tell you exactly what they're looking for. You go show them the best product. Don't go show them the cheapest. product, you go show them the best, saying this is the best that we have in the store, very comparable, very reasonable, help you get muscular. Tell them all the benefits. These are great lasting dumbbells that'll help you, if you're looking to buff up or get in shape for the summertime. Guys, you got to stroke the ego when you're selling them any type of sports gear. But you talk to the client about the product, the benefits of the product, and after you explain the benefits and how it can help them, remember I said that the client is all, or the customer. I don't like to say customer. I like clients because I build long-term relationships. You make the offer attractive, but afterwards you explain the benefits to them. You have to ask for the order. Is this something would you like to take? Are you paying cash or credit for this order? Doesn't it hurt? Are you paying cash or credit? Simple question. Or if it's something that needs to be shipped, where could we ship your order to? Very simple question. And they say, if they say no, they're not looking to purchase, there's no sweat off your back. At least you ask for the order, which is very important. And also another way of asking for the order is this a gift? Does it needs to be gift wrapped? Christmas time, the holiday is coming up. A lot of people will be visiting a lot of stores. If you're a small business and people are coming into your store, does this order need to be wrapped? Is this being shipped somewhere? Looking for creative ways to have people purchase products and services from you. So you have to ask for the order. 6th key, you have to ask for referrals. Most people forget about this. They just get the order. And the last segment I talked about the difference between a business transaction and a business relationship. 90% of the people in the sales industry, they're just looking for a business transaction. Just sell the customer and have them go on their merry way. Sales professionals are building business relationships where they're creating clients. I don't just want you to buy my product or service. I want you. I want your friends. I want your family members. I want your children. If I'm around to see your children's children, I will want them to purchase my product or service as well. It's building that long-term relationship. It's called the business relationship, where you're taking someone who can be a customer by doing a business transaction to bringing them into being a client. You always want people to be clients in your business because you create long-term. You don't have to go out there. It costs more to bring in a new customer than it does to retain a client. Let me state that again. It costs more in marketing dollars to bring in a new customer than it does to retain a client. And you retain a client by asking for referrals, letting them know the service, the product or service that you're offering is a benefit to them. Now, if you're selling something that you don't believe in, don't ask for referrals. Please don't hurt the market like that. Don't put that type of don't hurt yourself like that. If you don't believe in what you're selling, don't ask for referrals. If you're just looking to get a business transaction and go on your merry way, then fine. But if you believe in what you're doing, you're passionate about what you're doing, ask for referrals. If you know people can benefit from what you're offering, product or service that you're offering, ask for referrals. Say, for instance, you've written a health book. Very, very important. Health is very important. I'm grateful for my wife, Deborah Francis, who teaches me the importance of health. She actually written a book, The Joy of Healthy Living. It's a great book. Go pick that up. Yes, I'm encouraging you to pick up The Joy of Healthy Living. Eat Right, Feel Good. It's a very important book. It actually helped me to learn the importance of being healthy. And within that book, of learning how to eat healthy, to be healthy, to be able to get myself in an area where I need to be healthy, because I've learned a long time ago. My wife and I, we travel all across the world doing seminars, trainings, consultant work. What I found is many people in my industry, they don't look attractive from all of that traveling. When you're in a hotel and you're eating most of that hotel food, fast food, you can become very unattractive in terms of body, the way you look, just from eating that type of food, not having that home-cooked food meal as consistently, but just eating that fast food because you're on a go. But my wife's seen it very important that we take care of our health. And with that, and asking for referrals, say, for instance, with my wife's book, The Joy of Healthy Living. someone buys the book, The Joy of Healthy Living, and they benefit from it, don't you think it's very wise that you say, can you refer this book to a couple of your friends? Now, I, being a client of my wife's, The Joy of Healthy Living, yes, I did purchase my wife's book because we believe in supporting one another's business. If you have a family member, make sure you go out and support their business. If they're, they're starting a business, or if they have a business, support their business. It's very important. It's my purpose. My wife asked me, could you refer my book to some male friends, male business partners that you know, people that you know that need to take care of their health? Can you refer this book out? Absolutely. Am I doing my job by referring it? I'm referring it now to you that's listening to this radio show. Pick up The Joy of Healthy Living. It's a great book. Help me get healthy, so it's absolutely going to help you get healthy if you apply the principles and strategies, eating fruits and vegetables. I'm not big on fruits and vegetables. I'm going to just be honest. I'm an honest person. But my wife wants me around for a long time. And when someone wants you around for a long time, you want to do what's right so you can be around and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor with that person. So in your business, you have to ask for referrals. Make sure you ask for people for referrals. If you're coming into your brick and mortar, so say, for instance, you own a restaurant. Very good point here. If someone comes into your restaurant, they commend you on the service that you offered, commend you on the waitresses, the service, the servers, the food was delicious, and you're the manager or you're the owner, and they say, man, I had a great experience in your restaurant. Now, what are you going to just say, thank you, and just say, oh, we appreciate it and have them go on their merry way? No, you say, thank you. Why don't you come back with your friends and family, and I'll give you a 10% discount? Wow, that's very creative. Very creative in building your business. Ask for referrals. Come back with your friends and family. I'll give you a 10% discount. What I did, I just applied two keys. I asked for the referral, and I have an attractive offer, 10% discount. The food was good. Of course, they're going to go back and tell their friends and family members, but they're going to come back. It's not going to take them a month to 2 months to come back in. They'll actually be back in probably within a week or two because I'm giving them a 10% discount. I made the offer attractive, so they're coming back. So you got to ask for the referral. Now, the last key is very important, which most people fail to do and don't see the importance of, those that do business transactions, but those that build business relationships know the importance of this key. The last key is you have to thank your clients for their business. Very important. Thank your clients for their business. If anyone spends even 1 penny in your business or product or service that you're offering, you have to thank them. Very important. And an easier way to become number one in the sales market, and I'm going to give you a secret insider tip to being number one if you're you're selling any type of sales product in the market. Do not send an email or a text message thanking someone for purchasing your product or service. The best way to thank someone, if you have the time, you can hire an assistant to do it, but to write a handwritten note thanking that person for doing business with you. It's very important. Most people don't see the importance of, when was the last time you received a handwritten note saying thank you for purchasing my business, thank you for stopping by my store? No one does that anymore. So it's very important that you can do that. That's an insider tip for you to actually increase your business, to increase the productivity of your business, to increase your sale by writing that handwritten note to those clients, thanking them for their service. And this radio segment has the 7 keys to increasing your business productivity. Has been phenomenal. I hope you go back, listen to this radio show again. I appreciate all the callers that called in, and I appreciate the people that go back and listen to the archives of this segment of the 7 keys to increasing your business productivity. I'm Hashim Francis, the co-host of Built to Prosper Radio. I appreciate you. I thank you. And I look forward to you. Make sure you stop by www.builttoprospercompanies and visit and look at some of the products and services we offer. And also, make sure you go by and purchase The Joy of Healthy Living. I appreciate your time, and have a great day.